I'm gonna be real with you. This was a lot bigger than what I thought it would be like. So I've actually had a video on my mind for quite a couple of weeks, and I wanted to make this idea, but I was like, how am I gonna make it happen? Because I didn't want to like sit down and film like an entire segment and then go get like B-roll, and I've been wanting to like do a vlog. So I was like, I'll put them together. So that's what we're doing today. So about 2 months ago, I turned 21, and a week after my birthday, I made my first kind of like big decision as a so-called adult, or for me also like one of the biggest decisions in my life. And I decided to drop out of college. Looking back, even through all the stress and anxiety that was surrounding that time, I still feel like it was the right decision for me. So now, let me just set the premise for this video. So I know a lot of you are like, what's going on? You've been gone for like, I don't even know, like 2 months, and now you suddenly come back and drop a bomb that you've left college and you're moving on with your life. But basically, what I wanted to do with this, to set the premise, was I want to talk about creative ruts and being uninspired and not wanting to kind of make things and being unmotivated. And it kind of sets the premise for this video to talk about me leaving college, because that's kind of where everything started. So what I wanted to do today was kind of have like an open, I don't know if I'm in camera, hold on, this may be a problem. There we go. I don't know if that's better or not, but I hope it is. But basically what I wanted to do today was have a conversation with you guys like about being in these like creative ruts, and kind of talk about the journey of me leaving college and how I've got myself out of creative ruts and what I'm trying to do to stay motivated and stay inspired as a creative, so that I can create more art and create better art and keep learning in this process, basically. So, what is it that I wanted to talk about today? Well, for the past 4 years, I've really been coming to my own as an artist and as a creative, and as someone who genuinely finds joy in making things. But for the first 3 months of my final year at college, I just wasn't getting that joy. I didn't feel like an artist, and the happiness that I used to gain from making things completely faded away. And then within that, I ended up falling into one of the worst creative ruts of my life. So within this creative rut, I was just having like constant anxiety attacks. I was lacking sleep, and I had just had an overall dislike for what I was doing. And it was all because the work was just about getting it done. It was just about finishing it and ticking it off my to-do list. There was no exploration, there was no experimentation. There was no enjoyment within the creative process, because you couldn't. It was just like, get this done, and then here's more stuff that you need to do. And then within that, I began to completely lose my passion, and then I lost myself. Thankfully, I realized that the degree was just hampering my creative flow, and in truth, it was heading in a direction that I didn't want to go as an artist. So I left, and I'm glad I did. This takes me on to the next point that I actually wanted to talk about, was
that recently I found myself in a similar sort of rut that I was in when I was still in college. And it's that I'm completely overwhelming myself with work and just becoming a mass-producing content creation machine. I'm just continuously focused on putting out content and work and not focusing on the process at all. And I'm not really enjoying that. I've fallen into the exact same rut or the exact same routine that I was in with college, which is that like you just completely overwhelm yourself with work. You're just working and working with the sole aim of ticking it off your to-do list and not actually enjoying the process of experimenting, exploring, and being creative. It's funny how we just fall into these similar type of situations all the time. Okay, so you actually can't make this shit up. I set up the clip for the next filming and now it's raining. I'm kind of hugging this tree for now. Well, I try to figure out to get back to my car because I need to get out of here. But y'all, let's actually see what happens. I might be able to set up a quick little rig, record this next clip, and then bounce. So, truth be told, I set up the shot, started filming. It then started raining. So aborted mission. I'm now back here behind the tree, the safe haven for now. Basically what I wanted to talk about was how I've been putting so much pressure on myself to create, but not actually wanting to enjoy the process of creating, leading me to feel stuck, miserable, and just like lacking the enjoyment of the process because I've been missing that. And I've been stuck behind my desk and just taking life way too seriously and caging myself in. I mean, how can I expect myself to be creative when all I want to do is just finish it off my to-do list and move on? There's no enjoyment in that. And I've realized recently that I forgot why I started. I forgot why I left college and why I wanted to embark on this journey. You just can't make this shit up. Now look at this. Now the sun's shining, but then if we just look right over there, look at that, just miserable. So we made it. It didn't rain again. I'm glad, because I honestly thought it would. So throughout this process, I've been running off the fear that if you identify as an artist and a creative, but at the end of the day, you can't make anything, then what are you? You see, we lose ourselves in these creative ruts and in the process of forcing ourselves to create things that our voices go quiet to the point that we don't know what to do and we don't have confidence in ourselves anymore. So it's been a while since I last filmed a clip. I've been doing a bit of work, dumped the jacket, you know the drill. But basically, what I want to speak about now is while I've been in this process and kind of struggling within this rut in my creativity, I discovered a video by Thomas Frank and it was exactly what I needed to hear and it really resonated with me well. I'll link the video down below in the description if you want to check that out if that's something that you're into. But basically the idea of the video is that creativity comes from experiences, more specifically new experiences. It comes from exploration, experimentation, and gathering the dots that you'll gain from these experiences. And use those dots to kind of refer to something that you've gained, whether it's an idea or a realization or a thought or a discovery or something that you've like come across or like something that you've gathered basically from the experience. You refer to it as dots. And then when you create something, you take all of these dots and you connect them in order for you to come up with an idea or make something. And in order for you to be inspired, and in order for you to be passionate, you need to experience something. And that's often why when you
listen to music or watch a great film for the first time or go watch a sunset or sunrise, you are inspired and you have had an experience that now will inspire you and motivate you to create something. And it's these experiences away from creating that will give you the passion and the creativity you'll need as an artist. But we can continue that in a moment. I've been working for a bit. I'm gonna take a break. Let's head up to my roof and I'll meet you up there.
So I was going to climb up to the roof, but as you can see, that posed its own problems with noise and other shenanigans. So you can actually see how a lot of like what I was doing resulted in my creative rut, or why I was feeling stuck in my creativity, or why I wasn't able to make anything. It was because I was doing most of the same things throughout my day. Like I said, I was just working day in and day out, doing relatively most of the exact same thing. No wonder I wasn't creative, or no wonder I couldn't make myself make anything, because I wasn't experiencing the world that lies around me, and I was just most of the time doing the same thing. But that's why I'm trying to do a bit of a vlog instead, trying to mix things up. So I've come up to my roof, so I went to the park this morning, so I've been doing things to try to get out and about, try to experience more of life. But after watching that video, I implemented a variety of things in my life that I recommend you should try as well. But before I do any of that, I just had to get dressed and get changed. I'm on the way now to go meet my sister for some dinner, so I just had to get changed there. But I just wanted to say that go out, explore, and experience the world around you. Walk a different route on your way to school or your way to work. Go to a new restaurant, watch a new movie, watch the sunset from a different spot that you've never watched the sunset from before. And please do yourself this favor, watch the goddamn sun rise.
And just to build on that, I'd like to say create the things you wouldn't normally create. Do the things that you wouldn't normally do. And within this experimentation and exploration, give yourself the space to grow, not just as a person, but as a creative as well. Allow yourself the space to find yourself again and what it is you truly want instead of what you believe is the right thing to do. Gather the dots from these experiences and create something amazing. And with your voice back stronger than ever, go about creating the things that you want to see in the world. By the way, that whole scene, lit by this aperture light, without the light, with the light. That's all I'm saying. Aperture MCs, buy one, now. Not sponsored. Hello. What's going on?
Hello.
What do you think? Do you like it?
It's awesome.
The ye old lens cap trick gets me every time. But basically, guys, I've arrived. Oh, I don't even know what I'm supposed to say here. Wait, let me consult the script. But anyway, guys, I've finished up. I've just arrived at my sister's. I don't know if I've shown you any clips, but I've just arrived here. It is literally dark. I've got my aperture light set up here to kind of illuminate me. But I'm just going to give you the last bit here before I outro the vlog. And basically just wanted to say that creative ruts are not a bad thing. They are necessary for you to grow, as they showcase to you that what you're currently doing does not suit you anymore. And in order to grow, you need to change and bring about new experiences into your life. So, with that said, go out and experience the world. It's waiting. Bonus clip for you maniacs who actually stayed past the outro. This is the aperture light I was using to film that outro scene, but look at this view. I want to outro the vlog, but this shit was just way too much fun. I just can't just leave it like that. I feel like I have to do something or say something. But anyway, this is it for real. Go. Thank you for staying this far. Much love, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.